Hi there, we're back for some more Great War action, playing Scenario 10, Sausage Valley and La Boisselle from the core game. Okay, so we have a difficult situation now as the British player. We have one medal against the Germans 6. They need 7 to win the scenario. And that would be a really tough loss for us as the British then. So we need to do everything to prevent that from happening now. We want to even out the odds a bit and the medal count at least. So with that said, I think we have two important priorities. The first one is to force out the Germans from this one, because they will then lose their temporary victory medal for that, and if possible also eliminate that unit then, or at least try to get it to retreat, and then we can jump into the trench. But that's kind of a secondary target for us, so we need to do what we can to get rid of that. And for that, let's see what cards we could use. We have the gas attack, which could be, I mean, that's a really powerful card in this situation, because we can probably force these guys to retreat. Okay, so we have the infantry assault, and we also got, okay, this is good, we got an assault left as well. So we have loads of cards in this sector. That will aid us in our struggle for getting those. I wonder which one we should play. I think we need to play the infantry assault, because we want to get adjacent to him and still attack, right? Bad thing about that is we cannot activate our machine gun then. Okay, so let's play the infantry assault and choose the left section. Let's see if they have something. No. So we will activate these 3 infantry units we have here, of course. We can move 2 and still attack. So these guys will now jump out here. By the way, I will play the gas attack along command card. It's an expensive one, 5 tokens, but it's pretty important to force him out of that shell or that crater now. So we get that guy there, we get this guy here, and we could still move these guys somewhere. Where should we put them? I say we put them here. Probably they will not be able to fire, but you never know. If I gain those hexes, I can put some fire out there or something. Or I could actually jump into that hex already now, but then I cannot attack. But it could be good for the next turn, perhaps. That'd be an even better. I think I'll do that. I go for the aggressive tactics here, so I will actually jump all the way to the woods here, like that. So those guys are done, and now we have the really important attacks, because if these attacks fail, I think it's over the next turn. So let's start from here against his shell hole. And remember, he cannot ignore any flags. Okay. We got no flag, but we got 2 hits. He can ignore 1. That's pretty good. Well, I would have preferred to get that already and jump in, because these will be out in the open now, which is not good. And I won't like to have attacked with those guys against these, but I cannot do that. So I will just attack the same location again. By the way, I'm losing this. I don't have one because I don't have any guys in their trench, right? In the German trench. That's what was my temporary one. So it's actually 6-0 right now. So this is really, really important. Okay, let's do the attack. And we got actually 3 hits. 1 would be enough. So we got this guy at last. And well, we got back our 1 permanent 1 this time. And we can jump into here. This means when the German begins their turn, they will lose 1 victory medal, which is good. They need to get 2 then to win. Well, which they could do, of course, but I think we have prevented them from winning that easy, actually. So, that's it. Our primary objective was fulfilled, not our secondary one, getting that one also. And bad thing, those guys are in the open. But that's how it goes. So, we grab another card. And then we will grab more of these. Like that. And we're ready for the German turn. Let me see, this is turn 10, I think. And they have... too bad, they got activations on their right. 2 of them. So they can... Well, first of all, let's remove 1 of their temporary victory medals. And then they have 2 units to activate here. They probably want to grab that again. That's the crater hex. So what should they do then? I think they would prefer to do an attack with their bomber unit, I guess. Okay, so let's do like this. They will activate these 2. These guys will actually back up 1 hex. They can still do a ranged fire. And these guys will... A bomber unit will advance via the trench and do a close combat here. Question is, which one should we perform first? Should we fire with a risk that these will retreat, but they can anyway do the close combat? Okay, let's do the ranged fire first. That would be 2 dice. I can ignore 1 flag and 1 soldier symbol here. Okay, they missed but gained 1 of these. Oh, they could have played their mortar barrage actually. Okay, it's only ranged combat and these guys are adjacent to mine, so he couldn't use that card anyway. Good. Okay, and then we have the close combat, that 4 dice. And well, 1 hit. Ignore that. Okay, it's only 1 hit though, which I would also call a success for me. But he gained 2 HQ tokens for that. Okay, I think we survived pretty good there. Only 1 hit. Should be happy about that. And that's it for the Germans. How many of these do they have now? 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so only with a roll of 0 they will grab more, otherwise they will grab a combat card. It's a combat card. Okay, this is not good, and they have loads of these. They could easily pay for a box barrage with a full strength barrage as well. So I begin to see the end of this. Okay, but anyway, it's our turn. 11. We got that one now, so we gain a temporary medal for that. We are now having 2. Germans still at 5. And let's see what card we got. It's a Storm of Fire. Meaning we could fire with 1 additional die and we can order 4 units. Well, the bad thing is that I'm pretty much adjacent to him on this section everywhere. These guys could fire, of course, but I don't know. I think I'll go with Assault left. And okay, let's try to grab some more medals. So these guys will advance here. It's good. These guys will now jump out of the crater. They can now attack his machine gun, and these guys will jump into the crater. Like that. And we can also fire with these guys, right? All battlefield units, yeah, that's not bad. It's really good actually. So let's start with the battles. Here we have a close combat against a German machine gun. We got 1 hit. He's still alive though. Okay, unfortunately I cannot reach him. So let's try to eliminate that guy. We attack from here with 3 dice, close combat. And 2 hits. That's what I wanted. Now we are gaining some medals at last. We're evening out this a bit. We could gain ground. I will do that because if I go there and these guys make these guys retreat, they need to go out in the open, which is good for me. Also, I'm pretty close to that building now, which also could give us a victory medal, right? So let's attack here from against his bomber as well. It's a close combat with 3 dice. And that's 1 hit. And since we hit a bomber unit, we now need to check if the bomber itself got eliminated by that attack or those casualties. And that's if I roll a deadly die, the bomber figure is gone. No, it isn't. Okay, I still have my machine gun left, which will also attack his bomber with 3 dice. He can ignore 2 from ranged fire, so that's a miss. So we're done with that. Grab another one. And well, let's grab a card and hope we get something good. Yes, this is good. 2 additional die in close combat. That's really good, and a cheap one too. so we can afford it with our 3, right? So not a bad turn. I mean, if you survive the next turn, we will grab another temporary victory medal for being in the German trenches now. So I'm pretty happy in how things flow now. So for the German turn 11, we got a counterattack. So he will also have an assault card in this same sector. Okay, well, one good thing is he cannot play the box barrage then, because that's only battlefield units. But it's bad enough. It could end anyway now, because now he will put some hard pressure on that hex. Sure of that. And also his machine gun. Well, he's adjacent. I'm pinning him down there, so he cannot fire at my weakened guy there. So he needs to close combat me there. Bad enough, but anyway. So we will see actually no movement from the Germans. But they will do some attacks. Let's start here. The mortar guys will attack with 3 dice against my unit in the crater. And that's 1 hit. I could take a retreat if I want to, but I don't want to do that, of course. I'm down to 2 now, and now it's dangerous because he has the bomber unit coming in now. That's 4 dice. He needs 2 hits. Yeah, he got that. That's a good roll. So I'm done. He gets another medal. So he's up to 6 now again. He needs 1 more. And he will of course gain the ground. Meaning in his next turn he will get another medal and thus winning. So I need to take this, whatever the cost may be. We still have 1 attack. A close combat from his machine gun against my units in that shell hole. That's 3 dice. Okay, 1 hit. I'm down to 2. And he also gained 1 of these. So he has so many of these now, so he will actually grab another combat card automatically for the end of the turn. Because we're ready now with the activations. So let's grab him 1 of these, but also 1 of these. And that's bottom bayonet. Oh my. Okay, so now it's my turn. Turn 12. I lose 1 victory medal because I have lost control of that one again. So it's a really fierce battle about this crater here. So what can I do then? I got an attack center and a storm of fire, and I need to get that guy. So I have no other option than... Well, I have the advance over the top, of course. Oh man, this is... I think I'm done for. Well, I could play the storm of fire. You know, if I need to eliminate him then. I get 2 fires against him. If I eliminate him, so sadly enough that guy cannot fire because he's adjacent. Anyway, if I eliminate him, he will lose the temporary medal again, and by that he will not win in his next turn. But anyway, it's a very small chance for me to win. The other option would be, and that's not actually that bad, to be honest. if I play the attack center, activate that guy, move 1 hex. Okay, that's not possible. My thought was I played this because then I could be lucky to get adjacent to him, and then I could use also the hand grenades, getting 2 more dice. But you know, that would be playing 2 combat cards, which is not allowed. So that option is not realistic. So we will play the Storm of Fire, hoping to get that guy. And I also got 4. I can fire with 4 guys, so I can actually fire from here as well against his lone machine gun. There's a good chance for me getting a hit, and then I will actually get a medal anyway. And then I could fire with a 4th unit as well, and that will be the trench mortars. So I got 2 chances to kill those guys. I could also direct the mortar fire to that crater, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just in range. So, well, there is a little chance for me actually to eliminate those guys, because I will get 1 additional die with each attack. So we play that, and as I said, those will activate, machine gun will activate, those guys in the shell holes will activate, and also my trench mortar. So let's start. These guys will start fire with 3 dice actually against his lone unit there. 1 hit is enough. And I got it. So the machine gun is history here now. And well, I get the permanent victory medal for that. By the way, I should have another victory medal, right, for being in his trench. I think I have 4 now. Second fire. Well, let's take these guys. It's 3 dice as well. He can only ignore 1 soldier symbol now. And well, there's 1 hit and a retreat, which he can ignore. But we got 1 more here. So he's down to 2 now actually. We need also to check if the bomber unit is a casualty. No, but he's still down to 2 here. So we still have the chance to do it, because we have 2 fires left. We got the machine gun. He's 3 hexes away. So that will give us 4 dice, right? 3 from the range and 1 for the card. And this is the most important roll, I think. We could actually eliminate those guys right now. And we did. Look at that. Good roll. He's done for. Wow, this is intense. So we got this, and the thing is now we have 5. They will lose 1 because they lost control of that one. This is awesome. And we have still 1 fire actually to do. And well, the Germans are pretty weakened here now. Only 1 unit left in this sector. And there's a long way before we have the next German unit. So that guy is alone defending the whole area here now. Because now, yeah, they had taken heavy losses now. So we will do a 2. Let me see. How many? What's the range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 5 hexes. So we'll get 2 dice on his. This is a mortar against mortar. And we actually hit him. This is going well. He's going well now. Okay, a good storm of fire there from the British. think that was, let me see, how many turns did we play? Yeah, this is actually turn 12, right? But we have the Germans first before we have ended turn 12. So I will not discard any card. I'll grab more of these now, like that. And let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He got that body armor. Ah, wait a minute. Wait a minute, he got the body armor. He could have probably ignored some soldier hit here. Maybe from my machine gun fire. I don't remember the result of that. Let's see first if he would have played it at all. No, he wouldn't. Okay, so he is a casualty then. Okay, he spared his body armor. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the German turn 12. And they got a probe center. They need... they're losing one of these now, right? That guy is not in the center, so he cannot activate and jump in here, luckily for me. So I wonder what he wants to do then. And he needs 2 medals now to win. This will be really close. It's hard to say what he wants to do. Probably he wants to begin moving up some guys from here to here, right? It's only 2 units that could activate. So let's do this. Okay, so let's activate that and also activate the artillery. Well, if he plays the box barrage, let's check that first. Okay, he wants to do that now. So we will see a box barrage coming and a movement from here. So that guy will rush 2 hexes here, cannot fire, but anyway he's getting in here to helping out the lone mortar unit there. And then he will pay for the box barrage, that costs him 2. And then he will pay for a full barrage, that's 5. So that's will cost him 7, but I think he has been so close to victories, it must be a bit frustrating. So he's throwing in everything, even the kitchen sink now against the British. So let's double check this card. All terrain reductions are ignored. Deadly dice side roll in combat will also score hits anywhere, right? And flags may not be ignored. That's a tough card. So he will put it here on the mortar because he could get flags on these guys, and that means losses for me because I cannot retreat outside the board. So the barrage will hit here. This will be a quite important roll. So it's 5 dice. it's really cool. We both need 2 flags to, or 2 medals to win. Both have this. I also have that one in sight. But I need to get another guy into the trenches if I jump into that building. And there's not that many. Well, I have those guys there, of course, that could jump into a German trench. Maybe all back there, actually. But let's see, one thing at a time. I'm getting ahead of things here. Let's continue with the barrage, see what he hits. Okay, so he will also hit with rolls of 6 and rolls of 2. And man, he got 4 dice in the center section, or in the target hex, and he also get 2 on my machine gun there. The 4 are outside. They will actually hit outside the board altogether. But the most dangerous thing now is the 4 dice attack here, because I cannot ignore. I mean, terrain is ignored. I need to take all flags, so that's this is a heavy attack. A real storm of grenades here. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's 3 hits right away, and the 4th from the flag. I'm done for him. Oh, sorry, I need to re-roll it. It's not 5, it's 4 dice. I got 4 dice in the center. Okay, so let's re-roll these. See what happens. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's 3 hits, and luckily I'm still alive. But 3 hits, and he also gained, or got back, you could say, 1 of these tokens. Oh my, 1 guy survived there. And then we have a 2 dice attack coming in against my machine gun. And everything hits here as well, and that's 2 hits. I'm also down to 1 here now. Oh my. That's a close one. Okay, but I survived. He didn't get any medals for that anyway. He got some reinforcements pouring in here now. A weakened unit though, but he needs to get those guys into the front now and aid his lone guy there, because I can win if he don't do anything there. So that was turn 12. That was actually 3 turns, but since we are so close to victory now for one of us, I will continue this game. So let's see how many of these he has. He has 4 tokens, so let's see how many he will grab, or if he will grab, I mean. And he will. That was such an expensive artillery barrage he did, so he needs to gather some supplies again. And that's it. We can now move on to turn 13. So we got an attack center, and we got whistles and bugle calls. Order general advance. Issue an order to group of battalions in adjacent. Okay, so adjacent linked units could now move. I mean, we are both so worn here, so all the guys are spread out more or less. I don't even know what to do here. Well, maybe I should play that card for just activating 1 unit. I could then activate that guy, jump into here, attack together with a hand grenade. Because that will give me another victory medal next turn, and also I will get a good attack again against those guys. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So there will be a whistles and bugle calls. only activating one unit, but that guy is running here. And I pay 1 for the hand grenade and do the attack, which is then 5 dice. Not bad at all. That could actually wipe him out with a bit of luck. So we got, let's see, yeah, that's 3 hits, right? You can ignore that one. And he has 3 guys left, so I got him. And that's a victory medal. I need 1 more. I could grab that hex, but I don't want to, because that will give me a chance to win this by getting the 7th medal at the start of my next turn, actually. Okay, we have played this as well. Grab another command card for me, and I have 4 of these, so I will actually grab another one of these. And I'm happy he didn't survive, because he had the, you know, the bottom bayonet card, so he could have retaliated there if he had survived against my 2 units. So that could be, I mean, these can swing either way really fast now, since we are both very weakened. Okay, so a tactician, that's good, because I could with that card change this section to anything I want to. So I can actually grab maybe that building also next turn, I don't know. Let's see what happens. We have the German turn 13 coming up. And, you know, they just have to kick me out from there or there, but that's the more likely one, right? The guy's a bit too far away to get an good attack here, but he actually needs to do it. He needs to do something to prevent me from getting that last temporary medal. Or, I mean, a good barrage here, hitting those 2, would actually win the game for him. So, well, it depends what he gets here. Okay, so it's a probe left. That's not what he is wanting, that's for sure. Probe left. It's here, you know, and no good cards there either for helping the situation out for the Germans. So he's I say this is it for him then. He cannot do much. No, there's nothing he can do, more or less. I will win the game, but he has a small chance to, you know, he needs to, well, try to get 1 flag more. How can he do that? Well, he could gain 1 by eliminating 1 of these units, right? Actually, well, actually, in theory he could win this game still, because here's what he could do. He could activate that guy, run here, then he actually is in range for my machine gun. 1, 2, 3, no he isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, like 1, 2, no, it's not in range. My thought was he could get in range to these guys, then he could fire. With a bit of luck he could eliminate that. And then put a barrage here, hoping to get a really lucky roll. We have seen those 4-hit rolls previously, so why not? But very unlikely. So No, he cannot reach my 1 strength units anymore. So what he will do now is to go up the hill, because then at least he can fire at my guys here. Together with artillery barrage here, he could maybe eliminate that guy. So that's the only movement, and then we will see a full barrage hitting here. And he will pay 5 for that. He has 6, so he's fine with that. And that will land here. And let's see what we get. 5 dice. Okay, we got 2 in the center. And we also roll a 2, so we get a 1 die attack here as well. So, well, there's no chance for him to eliminate me anymore. So, but let's roll this anyway. So 2 in the center. That's actually 1 hit. And then he got 1 die here as well. Okay, he got 1. For the sake of gameplay, we grab that anyway. So that's it. And then he still got that guy who could fire with 1 die against my reduced unit there. A miss. And that's it. So he's done with his probe left. And now we move to turn 13, and now I have that in my control. I will gain the 7th medal and actually win this scenario. This was not expected. Remember when we started this video, we had 0. So things. There's a clear evidence that things can go really fast in this game. When the defense of the Germans broke down here, then, well, there's nothing to prevent me from just collecting medals here, which I did, both from terrains and also from the eliminations of German units. But he was so close to victory several points, you know. He had good control here with his bomber unit. I got that lucky Storm of Fire card that eliminated him here. He got a really devastating box barrage coming here. He could have killed me there, you know. And also would have been more lucky to get some fire on these guys. He could have eliminated those. Well, this was a close call. I'm really happy to win this actually. So the final result is 7 against 5. And a really good game. I really enjoyed it, especially the last part of it, when this intense action here. So I'm eager to set up the next one now. I think we have seen the last in this sector now, last scenario, so we will move on in the Somme area for the next scenario. I will soon be back with that, and we'll see what that is. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this as well. Probably not as much as I did, but I hope you did like this anyway, and hope you also to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye. Hi again. As you probably saw in the video earlier on, I added some text messages there indicating that I did actually remove 1 victory medal from the Germans that I should have not done, related to that crater hex. So this scenario actually was more even than I thought. It was still a British victory, but with 7-6. So it was pretty even. And we could do a quick campaign update while counting this. So previously we had a German lead with 9-8. Now, as we won with 7-6, the German has now 15, and the British actually also has a total of 15. So after 3 scenarios, it's really close. It's 15-15 in the campaign status. So it will be exciting to continue this campaign. Okay, that was a quick update. Thanks again, and see you later. Bye bye.